the uncertainty, through the unknown, through the distancing, through the masks, right through the night, through this challenge and the next, with the brilliant minds, steady hands, and caring hearts of all of our extraordinary people. Through it all, we'll get through it all together. The University of Colorado Anschutz Medical Campus. This is Breakthrough.
We'd like to thank everybody for joining us here for some great hockey. We have the Regis Raiders up against a great talented Valor. We also like to welcome you guys to our first time being here at the new South Suburban Parks and Rec in Littleton. This place is amazing.
Yeah, they got things open and fresh ice. Sounds great under the skates of the kids, and nice, clean, beautiful facility here. We'll make a few adjustments to to just the viewing of the games on the rink. We'll get our eyes adjusted to the netting that you guys may see interfering with the broadcast a little bit, but hopefully
not.
The cameramen will have made their adjustments, having been out here once or twice before now, so I think they've got it so that they're not getting their focus on their lenses too badly affected by the netting. But we're looking forward to a matchup here with the Raiders and the Eagles. Always big rivalry games between these two squads. Valor, always a perennial contender alongside of our Raiders, and seem to always be challenging each other throughout the year, every year, for state title honors, etc. So be nice for after the pause for this to start up again.
Yes. And for those who are watching, your Regis Raiders are in dominant black jerseys with some red trim, and then the Valor in their traditional white jersey with the blue trim. Anticipation on this game has been pretty big for me. There's always a couple, but this is one of them for me.
Yeah, I always mark the calendar for this matchup, as I'm sure both sides do, not to mention the players and coaches as they're watching tonight. Scratches in the lineup tonight. Pete Armitage and Teddy. Teddy hopefully still recovering there. Luke Damrath and Jack Griffin will be out. Our 2 goalies instead will be Ryan Miller starting with Elijah Hernandez backing him up. Luke Miller is also out today, and Kellen Skellerud and Liam Waters scratched alongside.
Quick note to say thank you to Ethan Carter and CU Anschutz for sponsoring today's game against Valor. So grateful for all the sponsors, from your sponsors to our families, getting this game broadcasted by Shaw. Thank you so much.
Really appreciate everything they do here in the community, and now on top of that, helping to support youth hockey, which is great.
Yep. All right.
Wow.
Let's
Teams
get it
are
on.
out. Puck's down, and let's get some hockey going. So face-off goes back right away. Nice step up there by Trent Schaefer to control that puck and bring it into the zone.
Comes in hot.
Touch pass comes back behind. Schaefer battling in the corner along with Blattbat. Cameron comes up with it. Slides behind the net out front.
Take a shot.
Oh, fans on the shot is Carson Williams. Had a good look, too. I think he might have had the goaltender, Carter Bergstrom, looking the other way, but he fanned on that and had to dump it in deep. Valor tries to chip it up off the far side boards, backhanded up to the point but not out. Step up there by Perrin Jape, doesn't get the puck cleanly, and it gets dumped all the way down by Valor.
Yeah.
Probably should have been icing, but they wave it.
Waved it off.
And up come the Raiders, banging it hard off the near side boards through the stick of Pulaski. Harrison stretches in, beats out number 37, Trevor Young, for the puck, swings around the back of the net, but then loses it. And it gets chipped up and out into the zone there by Valor. Quick stop centering pass came across the crease there by Brooks Wright, but no harm done, comes right up and out of the zone, allows Pulaski to feed that one off.
Yep.
And Edison Barnes dumps it in deep before taking a shoulder from the point man. Nice collision at the point for Liam McDonald as the bodies are out. He and Brooks Wright also colliding there. Puck comes up onto right stick. He goes far side ice. That should be icing unless it comes in on net, and it is.
I see a lot of bodies banging around. I see some good, hard hitting. I like what I see. This is going to be set up for a good one.
These two teams bring a combination of speed on both ends,
Yes.
and then they bring a physical play just because of the nature of being up against each other.
Absolutely.
And that always turns it into some exciting hockey. Face-off down, one back by Beck. Mahalik and Beck controls, backhands down low, pad save there as Manville was coming to the net. Tossed in behind. Mahalik pressures 42, hits him, knocks him down. Chipped ahead there by Beck around to the near side boards in the corner. And a regroup there for Valor behind their own net to try to feed it up and out. Hops over the stick of Carter. Matthew has to chip it back to the blue line. Dumped right back in there by Michael Manville. Mahalik comes in on the forecheck. Steals that puck briefly. Ends up on Manville's stick, but he loses it. Good support there for each other.
Right,
Mahalik back to Manville. Tries to feed out front for Beck, but just off a skate. But nice play there. Comes to the point. Tossed in deep. Shot goes off the pad. Nice pad save there as Jake Kroll tossed that puck to the net. Mahalik comes up with it again. Nice feed out to Manville. Shot gets blocked. And out comes Valor breaking through center ice.
Great passing so far by Regis.
Yeah, good shift for that line in the offensive zone. Now out here on the near side boards. Puck gets knocked down low, stick to side, and then covered by Miller as an on-rushing Max Willency forces the cover. So now we'll get a good look here. Yep, we'll get the Connery High line out with Camden Lai. Pressing through, Camden immediately comes up with the puck and pushes it out hard.
Let's go.
Wings around the defenseman, feeds it back to the middle. Just missed Lorenzo. And now coming the other way. Nice step up by Perrin Jape on D to slow the puck up and force the dump in. Comes around the near side board. Williams is able to back it around the far side again for Perrin Jape. Chips that ahead. And Lorenzo's there to backhand it up and out. Nice play there by Lai. Kicks it ahead to himself, and then it just hops through Lorenzo's stick at the blue line and back out to neutral ice. Good step-up play there by Woody. Just put a shoulder on them, let them know they're there.
Yep.
Little physical touches along the way just wears teams down over time. Yep. Woody swings back behind his own net, chips it hard off the boards up this side, through center ice onto the defenseman's stick, but a nice pickup and steal by Schaefer. Tries to feed that across. He was looking for filler right in front.
He was.
Didn't quite get the puck through. Nice defensive play, but good anticipation by Schaefer.
Good vision by Regis, just being able to locate players and put it where they need to be.
Yeah, definitely you see just an immediate step up in their speed compared to the game on Monday.
Right.
You know, they're just no sleepwalking out of the gate. They're immediately engaged and ready to play. Face-off lost by Filler, comes down into the D zone for the Raiders. Backhanded down low, nice save by Miller, and another one chipped on that Miller saves. Carter comes up with it, goes behind his own net, feeds it near side for Cameron Balapat, who streaks up and out. Goes off the skate of Filler and gets knocked down, so Balapat has to dump it ahead. They said 37 had a play on it, so no icing. As they go back in behind and Valor tries to feed it out near side boards. Misses his man, Carter's content to bank it down into the near side corner, forcing the regroup for Valor. Valor passes out of the zone, not quite as crisp, going through some skates and some feet, noticing some deflections there.
Yeah.
That can turn into turnovers going the other way, hopefully, in the coming minutes here. Pass goes across, just hopped through.
Yeah.
Pulaski was looking to jump
that
pass, and it just hopped past him. And now breaking down into the zone instead is Henry Barnes. He swings around behind the net for Valor. Backhands back up to the point. Puck taken by Tommy Zachary. He tries to shoot, gets blocked off a leg, but then dumped right back in by Zachary. Near side boards, chip free. Puck gets tossed up to the point, but not out. Eli Ash tried to get that ahead, finally gets chipped through there by Barnes instead. Far side knocked down nicely by Carter, and then dumps in Dietz smartly as the D goes for a change.
Yeah, good line change.
Eli Ash, nice forecheck pressure, sweeps through behind the net, gains control of the puck, backhands back down low for Barnes. He fires it through the middle, but no one home. Williams takes a quick shot. Oh, Barnes almost had the one time on the rebound. Then it gets shot up high over into the corner on the near side. Good step in there by Barnes. Take the man, separate him from the puck there, but good recovery by Alec Alfieri. Alfieri's a strong player. You got to watch that kid.
Still came up with the puck.
Yep. Nice backhand through, gets picked off by the Raiders. Tossed all the way up by Ash unless that gets on net, and it does. No icing and allows room for a change. Puck coming through, tipped off the stick of Alfieri, picked up by Manville. Manville throws it, goes off the backboards and loose in front by the netminder.
Quick whistle.
Bergstrom got his glove over the top of that. And we'll get a face-off to the left of the netminder.
As we learn and watch these games, Manville is pretty good about being right on top of that change or that switchback or just being ahead of the game just by a split second.
And that's what you need to create a scoring opportunity. A lot of times is just that. Chipped down low by Manville after the face-off win, picked up by Beck and fed to the point. Into the feet of Drake Woody. He smartly loses the puck, so he steps up and takes the body to slow up the breakout. Now the puck comes through the middle, and we've got numbers here for Valor. Good defensive play by McDonald. Steps up.
Watch the middle.
Walking around behind the net. Comes back up to the point. Shot is blocked by the skate of Beck. Chip back down low instead by Max Willency, which goes behind the net for Lucas Nodler. He feeds it out front, but it's picked up by the Raiders. They break out onto Mihalik's stick. Tries to feed it across for Manville. That gets picked off there by Colton Ackerman. And Valor kits it all the way back up to the Raider blue line. Breakout, though, nicely played there as Carter pushes up in the offensive flow. You're going to get a call there.
Interference?
I'm not sure.
I wasn't leaning quick enough. I couldn't see that.
That may just be offsides.
Offsides.
Yeah, I was going to say it looked like a clean hit, so it's just offsides as he got separated from the puck, and the puck must have come right back out of the blue line. Line change there. Ahaya kicks it in. Picked up by the D for Valor. They feed it up the near side boards. Good step up there by Jake Kroll. Kroll gets that puck knocked back in the zone, forcing Valor to regroup back in their own end. Puck comes through the man on the near side. And that loose puck, it creates the opportunity there for Ahaya. He's playing a little touch-up with Camden Lai, and then it gets dumped in behind by Lorenzo, and he goes in on the forecheck on the far side corner. That puck gets kept in at the point by Carter and gets knocked down low. Lorenzo keeps it in,
Nice.
but can't find it when it tips off his body. Goes back up to the point and out, forcing Crowell to regroup back in his own end. And he feeds it far side for Carter. Matthew feeds that ahead, but unfortunately gets knocked off the stick of Lorenzo, but smartly banged out of the zone there by Camden Lai.
This pressure is definitely turned up.
Yep.
You can see it.
Physical plays at center ice. Nobody getting away with free space.
No.
Good step up there by Schaefer. Forces the turnover on a filler stick. Jake shoots off a skate, goes wide of the net into the backside behind. Now in behind the cage is Balatbat pressuring. Puck gets fired up the near side, kept right back down by Williams. Good play by Carson just to force that deep pressure. And then the puck gets tossed all the way up and out, and that should be icing. They wave it.
Wave it. Wow.
I'm not sure. It was not touched.
No.
That should have been icing, I'm sure. Good step up there by Cameron to force that play here at center neutral ice, and then gives room for Carson Williams to bring that ahead and dump it in deep. Bergstrom plays it back around the near side boards. A nice steal there by Balatbat. Feeds it out front, but not hard enough for a shot to get off, and then it's shot high over the top of the net by Paranjape.
Yeah.
He got that loose puck up high, but fired a little bit too much lift on that shot. Now touched off at the point. Paranjape can't keep it in, so the Raiders regroup back for Williams. Carson dumps it back in the zone, and we're seeing Valor looking for those stretch breakouts. Paranjape, nice D. Gets the puck on the step through the hands there, nicely done. Then taps it free and gives room for Edison Barnes. Just outside of the reach of Eli Ash.
Stay with it.
There you go, Eli. Way to
Stay
fight
with
through. Comes up with it, dumps it back down low. Barnes has it, loses an edge, and then gets knocked hard into the boards there by Alfieri. Goes out the far side. Good step over by Harrison Barnes to prevent the breakout, and that creates the loose puck back to our blue line where the Raiders regroup with Woody. What are you seeing so far as flow? I don't see a lot of offensive chances coming out.
No.
Strong defensive play through both groups.
Absolutely. A lot of fast hockey. I don't know. It seems pretty even to me, going back and forth. Great defense.
Everybody's moving their feet.
Yeah.
Good chip out there. As the puck came through, Barnes chipped it out to neutral ice. Late in his shift, Eli Ash slides in on the forecheck just to force the Valor defender all the way back through. That should be an icing. Easy call to make.
Yeah.
And we'll get a face-off in the offensive zone at 6:56 first period. 0-0 hockey game.
If we could just keep it clean, no mistakes.
Yeah, I think special teams today will play a big role. Don't want to give them any power play opportunities if we can help it. Face-off down, won by Beck onto the stick of Manville. Beck, Manville backhands that one high up over the top of the glove of Bergstrom. Mahalik takes it at the point, bangs it right back down low, looking for Manville there. He comes up with it, gets bum rushed in the corner. That's going to be a head shot up above. Yep. I think we're going to get a penalty there, I believe, on 42 for Valor, as he's going to go for a rough or a cross check.
Yeah,
we'll see what
Tommy
they call.
Zachary, number 42, took a pretty high shot.
Yeah, with the stick up, he may get a cross check call there. And that would be the case. And speaking of special teams,
there you go.
Raiders get to see their first power play.
Yep. This is definitely an advantage for the Raiders with this even play. Hopefully we can take advantage of this.
Well, first thing to do is try and get puck control, puck possession, such a key part with this umbrella they're running. Carter feeds it down low. Loose pass comes back off the stick, but Manville's able to get back up to Carter. Comes across Mahalik at the point, back to Carter on the half board and down. Manville looking across, gets deflected, shot from Mahalik is low, goes, he shot that up high over the right side, just missed it out wide. There's another shot in, score!
There it is.
There it is.
From the blue
Mahalik
line.
fires one from the point, that goes down. I'm not sure if that was deflected or not by Manville, but that's in the net regardless with a beautiful power play goal.
You got to be proud of that one, and I did not see it slowed down. I'm not sure if anybody got a piece of that.
Yeah, it was a good, he knew after he missed that first one high, wide right, he wanted to keep it lower, and he put that one where it needed to be. If Manville got a piece, all the better, but either way, Bergstrom lost sight. And we've got a 1-0 lead power play goal for the Raiders.
Good job, Raiders.
Face-off comes down, one into the zone by Valor. Good defensive stick check there from Carson Williams. Gets it onto the stick of
Nice
Camden
pass.
Lai and feeds that right off for Lorenzo. Lorenzo fires it in. Blocker to side there by Bergstrom. Shot comes across the top of the goal mouth and wide of the net and out off of Valor's stick to neutral ice. Carson Williams regroups, sends it right back onto the stick of Lai. Camden presses the issue, skating in. Ends up on the stick of Ihaya, but he gets swept off. He was looking for a backhand pass there to Lorenzo.
Defender
and he just
pushed him out of the
lost
way.
it. Yeah, and instead Valor escapes the zone. Williams has it. As Valor changes, he's able to look Ihaya in a mid-ice collision there with Nathaniel Middleton as they head for a change.
I'll tell you this, I really like seeing Lai up front, man, with that pressure all by himself. He really can separate and open up some looks for the Raiders, that speed.
Get him pucks through the neutral ice, and that first 2 steps, and he's got separation. And that always puts defensemen on their heels, creates opportunities with the trailers coming.
Absolutely.
Puck goes back in behind the net. Balatbat's there to pressure. That forces the turnover under the stick of Schaefer, who goes down in the near side corner. Cameron steps in, bodies a man off the puck, forces it back behind the net, and it comes out far side for Valor as they break out and dump the puck in deep. Should come all the way around for McDonald. Liam's got it. Liam feeds it on the half boards there, but just through the middle. Filler gets missed by the tap pass there from Balatbat, and they're forced just to regroup here at center ice and try and dump it ahead. Edison Barnes slips one man but can't find the puck, then breaks back in for a stick check on number 21 for Valor, who I don't have a number or a name to go with, or is that 29? We'll call that John Baird.
Baird, yeah.
And go from there. Cameron dumped that one in deep. Balatbat's line goes for a change. Gives Valor some room to try and chip it up and out of the zone. Nice work by Ash to track that down at neutral ice as he bangs it up the near side boards. Gets it kicked loose. Nice step in on 45. Good job putting a little body on Campbell, although he might get Ash for a roughing call. He's going to call a slash. Who's the slash going on? That wasn't Eli Ash. That might be after. I think Colton Campbell took exception to Ash's hit, but it was really shoulder to shoulder, and he got caught for the retaliation slash. Put us back on the power play.
Let's do this.
And here comes special teams round 2 for the Raiders at 3:52 of the first period, 1-0 lead in a power play.
I like our line.
Face off, one back to Mahalik. He walks the middle D to D with Carter. Carter fires one low into the glove of Bergstrom. Held. Waiting on the doorstep.
Guess who?
Michael Manville.
That's really weird, right?
He knows where to be. He listens.
He watches that blue line and he adjusts.
Puck gets banged up and out of the zone there, all the way down on net by Valor. Mahalik comes all the way back to pick that one up off the stick of Miller. He waits for the breakout, swings out from behind the cage, comes up ice, feeds it near side for Beck, who breaks down the boards and dumps it in. In goes Manville in a battle on the near side corner, and then it goes back in behind the net for Balatbat and Beck in support. Puck gets chipped free onto Balatbat's stick. Onto Manville's stick out front. Feeds it out there for Beck, but just couldn't quite find a handle. Carter walks down, feeds Manville. Manville tries to go cross ice. It comes onto Mahalik's stick. Another shot, this time glove down.
Great shot
by Bergstrom. That was on net. Bergstrom made a nice save, gloved it down, and it got banged harmlessly out of the zone by Valor. Power play units will change up and come back in. Slowed up behind the cage there by Bergstrom, but right away picked up by Schaefer as he comes down. He's just physically hard to handle for anybody on this Valor lineup.
Big body.
Good skater, good stick. He just creates opportunities just by being out there. Knocked down low for Filler. Filler feeds it right back up. Jake hands that one off to Trent. Trent's shot gets blocked by a body, and Ash is there in front. And now Jake grabs it, tosses it out front, but it doesn't get all the way through, and now a Valor player breaks out with it to neutral ice. Little poke check there by Trent, slows up John Baird as he tried to break out, so Valor is just forced to dump it in with 22 seconds left on the penalty. So 20 seconds left of power play time here for the Raiders. Carson Williams dashes up the far side, dumps it in all the way deep. Ash is down for pressure along with Harrison Pulaski. Puck comes up the near side, banged up to the point, just gets out past the blue line on Williams, so Carson's waits for the regroup and then pushes it ahead himself. Looks like we have an offsides at the blue line as Williams collided there with Nathaniel Middleton.
And it looks like we're back to full strength with 1:55 left.
All right. First period blowing by. 1-0 Raiders. Ihaya wins it back. Williams dumps it down the near side boards, hops the stick of Campbell. Now picked up on the near side by Camden Lai. He whips around behind the net, zips up the far side corner, gets bodied off the puck, so Connor comes in support. Backhanded down low. Did that go off a helmet? It did. No hand pass called, so Raiders play on in the offensive zone, but now it gets fed out to neutral ice there by Valor, and they just dump it in deep. Touch pass, nice play there, and Ihaya looks far side. Lorenzo, good step up though. Great hustle on the back check there by Henry Barnes for Valor. What looked like could have been an odd man situation. He closed that down quickly.
Most definitely. Near
side, Alfieri just dumps it out of the zone. Comes all the way down for Paranjape as he retreats to his own end. Slips one man, breaks up the near side, cuts back to the middle. Paranjape throws it on net, forcing the save, and then the puck gets played by Bergstrom. Good walk in there by Michael Manville to force the turnover onto the stick of Mahalik. Fed back up, but to the point, and Carter was just a little too deep. Couldn't get out to the point where they thought he was. So Raiders regroup in their own end. Puck was tried to trip out there by Crowell, but it got knocked right back in by Valor. Eagles did a good job to prevent that breakout, but now the puck comes through the neutral zone. Gloved down by Carter and dumped in off a body. Stick check there by Manville slows it up. Carter goes ahead and tips that pass off to Manville, and then it gets shot in and over the glass. And we'll get a face-off back at our own blue line, looks like.
Yep.
Or just outside their blue line. Face-off won by Filler, but picked up quickly there by Brooks Wright. Brooks comes down, fires it low. Nice pass across the middle, trying to find Chase Whitmore. Whitmore feeds it back in front for Wright. Nice step-out save by Miller. And time expires. That was a big late save.
It was.
As they created a good scoring opportunity. Schaefer encourages Brooks Wright to head back to his own bench versus ours. Just giving him some directions in case he doesn't know this new South Suburban arena maybe.
A change of color of jersey too. Hey, we're over here.
He says, just in case you were wondering, you guys are the home bench for this game. Why don't you head down there?
Well, I'll tell you this, the play never stopped, never slowed down. Great look for both teams. The only difference here is that mistake, and Regis taking advantage of that power play.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do.
Yeah.
Create those special teams opportunities. I noticed in 5-on-5, really, Valor didn't get, until that very last little rush there, really got no offensive pressure to speak of. But right there at the last second, boy, really Miller on his toes.
Yeah. And what a great time to make a great save. You don't ever want to end a period losing something that you worked so hard to get.
Yep, that one goal lead to burn it in the last 20 seconds or so is always a big momentum changer. So good to see the Raiders close that out and take the 1-0 lead to the second period.
Yes. Well, we're just about under 10 seconds left of this break.
Well, for all you parents that weren't able to get into South Sub because of the rink change assignments, I will tell you the only piece of good news about that is South Sub doesn't have their liquor license yet, so we wouldn't have been able to get a beer or glass of wine anyway. So I guess if you had to miss one, this is the one to miss.
And from what I understand, it's a lot cheaper at home. So
we miss having you all here, but we're really glad anyone's tuning in to catch the game. And thanks again to Anschutz Medical Center for their sponsorship of the Shaw broadcast today. Give us a chance here to give you guys our insights into what your Raiders are doing on ice, and another opportunity to catch a game if we can't be here in person.
I don't know what we're going to do when we get back to not only full ice, but full crowd.
Yeah.
Who are we going to talk to?
I'm banking on all those grandparents still tuning in.
Yes.
All right, second period starts out with the Raiders banging the puck in deep in the offensive zone. Raiders will be going right to left this period as the puck comes around behind the net, played out by Valor to their own blue line. Sidestep there by Brooks Wright, fed ahead, but off the stick of Whitmore. Knocked out through the
There we
middle
go.
onto the stick of Filler. He walks in. Jake gets knocked down. That should be a call right away.
Yes.
How are you not making that? Where's the arm? He gets tracked down from behind. That should have been a tripping call, but it'll just be a face-off to the left of Bergstrom. He had the advantage, got taken down. I'm
Taken down from behind.
surprised he did not make the call there. But instead, it's a shot on goal and a face-off at 16:33.
We got a better look in the skybox that we're in right now. That's what it is.
Yep. All right, Alfieri comes up with it for Valor, feeds it right away out to Henry Barnes. Two of the quicker players on that team creates a scoring opportunity right away for Valor. Alfieri comes down the center, and that gets swallowed up by Miller. Great positioning. Didn't flinch, didn't move. Really stayed square to the puck there. Ryan, solid so far.
Defense kept that player straight at him, too. Didn't allow him to make any adjustments, so Ryan said, thank you. Got this.
Face off back out, deflected down low, comes in on a deflection up into Miller, and he finds it again and covers as Valor's starting to turn up their pressure in the offensive zone.
We're seeing some adjustments by Valor.
Line change here, wholesale for the Raiders as Beck's line comes out along with Perrin Jape and Carson Williams. One back to the point again, fired down low, pad save aside there by Miller. Tries for the wrapper hound, tapped, stick checked, and now Mahalik comes up with it, pushes out through the neutral zone, flips that in on net to Bergstrom, forcing a cover, and a face-off in the offensive zone.
Ryan was scrambling for his life over there. Came out hard left, didn't realize the puck went so quick around the net, had to make a quick leap of excitement over to the right side.
Yeah, the wraparound was coming. It was a nice stick check on D there to prevent that from happening, and then the breakout. All right, face-off down. Knocked ahead, though, by Valor and out of the zone. Out breaks Lucas Nodler. He throws it into the zone, regains on the far side half-board, reverses, but then stolen by Mahalik and taken up and out at the blue line. He carries that ahead, dumps it in on net, sticked aside there by Bergstrom, comes up to the near side point for Woody. Woody chips it free to Mahalik. Nice touch pass down to Manville. Looks far side. McDonald fired off. Oh, comes through. Nobody there for the nice juicy rebound. Comes back to the point, though. Drake Woody keeps it in. And then tapped up and out there by Nodler.
What a pass.
Boy, that was a great look.
Yes.
Yep, gave Liam a great look as he was coming across there.
All by himself.
And forced the blocker save there by Bergstrom. Stolen right back again by Barnes for the Raiders. He gets pinched off on the puck by Nodler. Nodler's tossing his body around a little bit there at the blue line, and the puck does end up out briefly, but back into the offensive zone for the Raiders. Ash there in support, comes up with it, shot. Oh, low, stick save. Edison Barnes walks in. He goes down, but still taps it free for Pulaski. Pulaski hands that one off for Ash and then digs it free. Pulaski, big and strong.
Hey,
body
doesn't even
hit.
move.
Nope, didn't even respond to that check there from Nathaniel Middleton. He just plays the puck clean and comes up the near side boards with it. Tossed up but not out. Good play by Carter to keep it in onto the stick of Ash. Fed across but in the feet of Pulaski. Harrison was looking to break right in position but forces the icing by a scrambling Valor squad at 14:32. Much needed line change for Valor as the Raiders got another great offensive zone pressure sequence there from that line.
Valor started brewing some stuff up here in the beginning, and then Regis had a little bit of a response there. Well, I hope they can keep it up and keep this pressure.
Yeah, you don't want to let the ice get tilted.
No.
Face off down, one back by Valor, backhanded around to the far side by Jackson Bowers on D. Comes up through the neutral zone onto the stick of John Baird. Baird flashes ahead, goes around McDonald, throws it out front. Good positioning there, though, to prevent the centering pass. That was nicely played. And now Lorenzo's line's going to go to work here defensively in the zone. Ihaya knocked it to the near side corner. Drew back, forces the puck dump in deep again. Back on D, Drake Woody and McDonald are there. McDonald comes up with it, swings back behind his own net. Gets stick checked though, and the puck gets turned over. Valor toss out front, couple scoring chances there.
Close
nice save. Great pad position there for Miller.
Miller doesn't have his stick.
Oh, got knocked loose on the far side.
Yep.
Not much of a time. Let's get it out. Now you got to get him his stick. Now he's got a break. And the forecheck pressure comes from Lorenzo as he forces Bowers all the way back into his own end.
It looks like Woody lost his glove, too.
Yard sale down there in
Yeah.
the Raiders' end. Puck gets thrown out front by Filler, goes off a stick and gets regained control there for Valor as they break out. Stepping on the ice is Schaefer. He immediately steals that puck back and forcing Carson Williams back down into his own end to control. Shot goes far wide of the net there as it was shot across by Bowers for Valor. Alfieri is down there in the corner alongside of Henry Barnes as they keep working. Chip near side by Barnes, comes out for Williams. Carson has it, backhands it up the half boards there for Schaefer. Trent loses the handle, gets into a scrum there, battling for the
Step
puck.
up.
Shot,
off the
off
post.
the post, and out. Alfieri again, far side, beautiful pass for the goal. That was really nice heads-up play by Alfieri as he, first shot went off the post, and as he regrouped and gained that, he finds Coveney on the far side for the open net, bang it home for the 1-1 tie, even strength goal for Valor. Not so sure you want to be talking smack there, 41. I think you should just act like you've been there before.
Garrett. Yeah, that post.
Youth is a lovely thing, isn't it?
Adolescence.
Yes,
That shot
indeed.
went off the right post, kicked out. Miller did the right thing by body position, coming out the right side, and unfortunately it took a hard bounce to the right where the open shot was. Stay with it, Miller. You'll be fine.
Yeah, he made the first save. Mahalik gets it to center ice, chips it ahead, carries it
Colin.
on. Colin breaks, shot high over the top of the net. Comes up near side for Manville. He tries to tap it through the skates, but gets checked there and off the puck. Mahalik steps in, physically gains control of the puck there, tossed back to the point. Carter goes far side. Crowell tries to shoot it low, gets blocked, backhanded back up to the point. Carter does a good job to keep it in, shoots. Nice look from there. Good angle to shoot that shot on quick.
Great line.
Force Bergstrom to make that save and hold it.
Great line.
Yeah, that was a nice play there by Matthew. Well, the Raiders will come back. Good energy this last stretch in from Pulaski's line. Let's see if they can get another little bit of offensive zone pressure as we got a 1-1 hockey game in the second period.
Yeah.
Face-off is down. Step up there by Woody. Does a good job to slow the man up. Ends up back on McDonald's stick. He dumps it in deep.
Ash had a good look.
Yeah, he didn't see Ash breaking in. Woody takes it, fires. Ash tries for the redirect, but it goes wide of the net. McDonald has it, feeds it low. Ash can only tap it ahead. Banged out front off the skate of Barnes, but then knocked back up to the point for Woody. Woody does a good job keeping that one in, and Barnes has it. Waits, slides. Oh, nice play by Edison to stand that man up who was coming for the hit. And instead, he sends Trevor Young to his backside, and the puck goes far side and then out of the zone for Valor.
It's one for the little guys.
That's right. Dump back in. Forecheck will come from Ash as he swings back down, trying to force the play in the near side corner. Valor goes D to D and fires it up the far side. Pulaski's there waiting. Harrison, great job on the forecheck. Ends up on Ash's stick. Backhands through one, slips the other, and now comes down low in behind onto the stick of Nathaniel Middleton. But the Raiders keep it in at the point. Pulaski has it down low in a battle with Middleton, gets pinched off the puck, and that gives Valor a chance to break loose and come up out of the zone on the stick of John Baird. Baird walks ahead, tries to get through one, then two, but can't do it. Knocked free there by Lorenzo. Banged out to the point, but not out, as Middleton kept that one in. On the near side half board, Lorenzo can't quite get there, and it gets banged back in deep by Valor onto the stick of Paranjape. Valor keeping the puck in. Alfieri looking to set up again as he tries to find Baird again for an opportunity. Goes all the way around the far side. Shot in, sticked off by Miller and up into the screen at 10-14.
What a game.
Always entertaining stuff between these two squads.
Yes, I love it. Well, since we have a little time here, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Edison's grandma and aunt watching in Houston. They have power, but there's still boiling water out there apparently.
Tough times.
Yeah.
Wishing good.
Hope this could help with the with all that's going on out there. Little action here.
Yeah, wishing for good things to happen for Texas. It's been a tough week down there.
Yes.
Puck's loose in the neutral zone, picked up there, tossed far side by Valor. Backhanded out of the zone by Matthew Carter, which creates an opportunity for Schaefer to swing into the zone. He goes down the far side around the D, kicks it loose, and then loses the puck. Knocked back through the middle looking for Alfieri. as he breaks out alongside of Henry Barnes. Barnes goes all the way around Crowell, then walks in, shoots, saved, loose, and then covered. Ooh. Miller had it, then it kind of popped loose, and Versecond didn't see it, but he was able to get the glove down and cover that up. 9:35 of the second period, 1-1 hockey game. Goal from Garrett Coveney this period for Valor from Alec Alfieri is the tying goal. Power play goal from Mahalik in the first period for the Raiders. Banged up off the boards, kept in at the point there by Hunter Bervin. Backhanded down low, but controlled there by Carson Williams for the Raiders. Oh. Williams avoids the big hit. Yep, slipped that one as Cole Tallis was looking to light him up. That puck goes around to the far side onto Mahalik's stick. He touches that one out, and Mike sends that out to the neutral zone, but just out of the reach of Ian Beck. Good step up there by Williams, but Manville couldn't control, ends up back on Paranjape's stick, and a nice poke check there turns it over for Valor. That puck gets deflected up by Beck and into the bench.
Another quick little shout out, Drake's grandpa Mike out in Battle Creek, Michigan. Far, far away.
Middle of the state, put your hand out.
Oh, that's right.
It's right there.
Right there.
If you could only see the video of that, you'd be like, why are we talking about that?
I forgot about the hand thing.
Gotta love Michigan. Lived there for a couple years of high school. Great, great people there. Hello to Battle Creek. Puck comes around the near side boards for the Raiders, controlled by Edison. He sends it out, touches it up for Harrison. Pulaski bangs it ahead off the boards, just out of the reach of Ash. Eli battling, avoids the hooking call, and instead ends up on the stick of Pulaski, but pushed up by Lucas Nodler. He trips and goes down. Glad they didn't make a tripping call there, because he just lost an edge. Pulaski steps into the hit, stays up, sends Nodler down. Nodler stepping back in, playing the body. Ash is there, and kicked out and across by Woody. Nice play, dumped back into the zone. Good step up stick check there by Ash, controls it for the Raiders. Woody has it at the point, slaps a shot low, goes off a skate just wide. Edison Barnes is on the far side battling along with Pulaski, but Valor comes out with it, throws it up through the neutral zone and McDonald regroups and controls. Liam carries it in, dumps it back in, down behind the net, sweeps in himself, gains control. It's in the feet, backhand, can't get a shot off. Picked up there quickly by Camden Lai. His shot gets blocked and it gets flipped up out of the zone for an icing by Valor.
Woo, it was really busy up in front of that net for Valor. We had a little tossing around. Nobody could get good position on it, but they got it out of the way.
Puck just didn't quite get onto the shooting zone of the stick for either one of those. I think Liam had a good look at it, and then when Camden wheeled, he wanted to put a little more pepper on that than he did.
He tried.
But in the right place usually means at some point it'll pay dividends. Puck loose. Lai can't control, gets kicked out of the zone. Paranjape's back alongside of Carson Williams. Carson wheels and fires that down the boards back into the zone. Slowed up by Bergstrom to the far side corner. Kicked free and dumped up by Brooks right to the point, but not out. Brooks steps up again, this time gets it up and out of the zone. Carson Williams has it. He has to go cross ice for Paranjape. He feeds it through the middle onto the stick of Ihaya, but Connor can't control, and it ends up going back behind the net for Jackson Bowers. Bowers throws it up, nice play there, just inside the blue line.
Yep.
Lorenzo put a nice hit on and stole that puck briefly, but now the Raiders will be looking for a change here as Valor's trying to escape the zone and can't.
Keeps it in.
Paranjape throws it down low, goes off a body, ends up on the stick of Lai. Camden, point blank. What a save by Bergstrom.
Wow, I thought that was going in.
Oh, he had a good look. Bergstrom stepped out, made a nice play. Colton Campbell just throws it out to neutral ice for Valor, picked up right away by Schaefer and dumped back in onto Balabat's stick. Cameron forces it around the far side board. Brooks Wright is there for Valor, and he flips it up and out of the zone. Stretch pass worked out well for Valor there. 29 walks in, backhands it across the goal mouth. That was John Baird coming up on the delay and got an opportunity. And Valor bangs it back in deep. Schaefer takes the hit there on the near side boards. I think we're going to get an interference call on Valor. And I think that's going to be interference for sure, as he played Schaefer and he didn't have the puck. and he came in, and that's going to get us back on the power play down in the offensive zone.
Yes. I like this opportunity. We need to take advantage of this like we did last time and get this.
That's Brooks Wright.
Brooks Wright.
Going in
Number
for
15.
2 minutes for interference.
Didn't look like he knew where the puck was at all. Played the body, and referee was right there.
Face off here for Ihaya. They kicked that loose and down low in the corner. Or sorry, that was Beck. I apologize.
Yeah.
Beck had it on the face off. It's the normal power play line here. Williams feeds it down to Beck. Far side will be Manville, Mahalik up at the top of the umbrella. Manville goes far side. Shot comes in. Kicked aside, short side. Backhanded by Cameron Balatbat just off the side of the net. But Bergstrom gets back across to cover. Little hole there for Cameron.
Yeah.
I think if he could have just elevated that a little bit more, it might have snuck through, but still in the right place.
Bergstrom was like, no.
Yeah.
Jumped all over it. Smart.
Carter's a solid netminder. Face-off comes down. Beck wins it back to the point to Carter. Matthew feels it down near side. Touch back up by Manville to Carter. Carter back to Mahalik at the top. He waits, walks in, shot, gets deflected, knocked down. Mahalik chips it low. Beck is there. Puck gets fired all the way around. Kept in there by Carter. Has to dump low, though, for Manville, who nicely feeds that out for Cameron. Cameron gets his shot deflected, ends up on Manville's stick. He goes to Carter, back to Mahalik. Should be able to walk in and shoot. Nope. Passes it up, gives it to Beck instead. Goal! Score! That's a great play right there. Mahalik to Beck to Manville for the goal.
That's what I call Beckville.
Yes, indeed.
Guess who's back?
Mahalik pulls up. I think Bergstrom saw him take that shot so many times from the point. He smartly dumps it down low to Beck. That forces Bergstrom over to the far side pipe, and he finds Manville alone on the weak side post. That's a goal right there. That's power play goal. That's a beauty. 2-1 Raiders.
Manville sitting on the porch, like you said.
Good puck movement.
Yeah.
Manville from Mahalik and Beck at 5:07, and it's 2-1 Raiders. Alfieri out front battling there. Great defensive positioning there by Carson Williams.
Come on,
Dump
Zip.
back in. Quickly in comes Camden, slips one man, wheels behind the net, waiting, looking for somebody to come with him. Should scissor with the D and does. Perenjape goes right back down. Tossed out front into the feet of Bergstrom, but he slides across nicely to find that. That was loose at the 5-hole there for just a moment when Connor tossed that out front.
I love watching Line come around the back of that net, just asking, come on, come with me. Nobody accepts.
Yeah, heads up.
No.
He's looking. He's waiting for some D to overcommit so he can feed somebody out front.
Let me trap you.
Always got his eyes up, always looking to make that play. Face-off's down. Filler kicks it free for Schaefer. Schaefer has it, and Trent walks down behind the net. Comes out the far side, still nobody out front, so he goes to the point for McDonald. He shoots the shot in off the side of the net, and then in front loose for Balatbat, and covered by Bergstrom.
We got some momentum.
Yeah.
Some great pressure by Regis.
Little energy, little pressure in the offensive zone. Power play goal number 2 really opened things up. I think that came at the end of the penalty, didn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Face-off's down, won by Valor. In the corner, played around near side. Good pressure there from Jake. And then backhanded out front. Controlled instead, though, by Brock Benson. Fed around the near side. They're waiting. Comes up onto the stick of Nathaniel Middleton. He feeds it up to the point, but it's kept in there and deflected loose. The shot from Liam McDonald went off a leg and was free for a moment, but Schaefer couldn't knock down. Nice steal. Trent walks in front. Takes the contact, but the puck goes wide of the cage. Now kept in there at the point by Woody. He controls, it's in his feet, kicks it loose down, forces the puck to be shot out of the zone, deflected off the stick of McDonald, so no icing. Slowed up behind the cage there by Miller, who hasn't seen anybody in his end for a while. He might have been a little lonely. Puck came all the way up and out to the blue line of Valor and tossed far side boards, where McDonald recovers and feeds it back behind his own net for Woody. Woody taps that one loose for Pulaski, who feeds it up ice. And Edison makes a nice play as Barnes feeds that onto the sticky Eli Ash. Ash controls on the half board, waits, knocks it down low for Barnes. Edison gets pinched off the puck. Ash comes in support as they battle in the near side corner. Puck gets knocked free down low in the corner, picked up by Ash as he reverses, waits, can't play it out towards the front, but then picked up by Barnes. Quick shot gets blocked and goes around the far side for Brooks Wright. Brooks slips one man for Valor and feeds it off to the near side, comes up onto the stick of Colton Campbell. He bangs it ahead and down in deep where Carson Williams sweeps it out the far side to the half board. Carson picks that puck right back up, gets hit in behind, but controls it and backhands it out of the zone. Not deep enough for icing, and gives room for the Raiders to make a change at 2:33. Stretch comes out, pass through the middle. Alfieri always trying to be opportunistic. He's usually hovering around that blue line looking for the break. Puck gets dumped in deep, tossed right back out of the zone onto the stick of Manville, picked up by Beck as he carries it on board. Handoff for Mahalik, tosses low for Beck, it's in the feet. Manville deflects off his shoulder, shot goes wide of the net, banged all the way around, up and out by Valor. May not be deep enough for icing. Nope. And it's gonna end up on Paranjape's stick way back in our own end. He goes down, loses his footing, steal there by Alfieri, throws it out front. Good step back D by Mahalik, takes that puck away, and back onto the stick of Beck. Tossed out to the Valor blue line. Williams forces the D back as he stepped up. Puck comes near side instead. Gets tossed through onto Alfieri's stick. Good defensive play there. What are we gonna get?
Look like a...
Manville was right there. What are they gonna call? It looks like they got Alfieri, but I think they might send both.
It looked like he took a shot to the helmet.
It did look like his hands were up.
Yeah.
And now they're just, they're saying both. I think they're both going in. They're going to call roughs on both as they both got the hands up on each other. So he's calling cross checks both ways. And we'll have matching minors 5-on-5 hockey at 140. As Manville and Alfieri go into the box for 2 minutes. And we'll stay at 5-on-5.
It's a little tense right now.
Well, 2-1 hockey game, 140 left second period. Just the kind of hockey you'd expect out of these teams. Connor Ihaya, faceoff gets knocked down in the corner, backhanded up the boards, but controlled there by Camden Lai. He kicks it ahead, or knocks it ahead and off the foot of Drew Lorenzo to neutral zone ice. Chipped right back in quickly by Valor, but controlled and banged up and out there by Lorenzo. Valor goes cross ice from D to D, step up by Ihaya, forces the turnover, dumps it in deep and lies there on the forecheck. Battle there as Camden tries to pick it up. He stick lift, forces it, the D back up the far side. Nice job there. Good patience and, but not out of the zone. And then Connor Ihaya gets the turnover, dumped in low. Nicely played from the point by McDonald, and Ihaya chipped one I think Bergstrom deflected up over the top of the net.
Nobody knows that.
Puck back in the corner. Ihaya gets support there from Camden. Lai forces the turnover, bangs it back down low. Connor comes in, but 28 bangs it around the boards, and Woody loses his footing, and out comes Valor. Another player goes down. Shot comes in, gloved and held. McDonald saw people going down all around him, said, I think I got to just push this guy wide, and gave a good viewing lane there for Miller to easily glove that shot at 32 seconds left in the second period. Boy, Connor had one on the doorstep there inadvertently. Looked like the puck was going to come out of the zone, and McDonald just banged it down low and ended up right in front with no one on him.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been amazing if that would have went in.
All right. Looks like Beck's here for the face-off. One back by Valor to the point. Chip near side. Beck immediately in and in support. Mahalik's got to come up. 2 men on the puck there.
Yep.
He digs in, gets knocked down
Pulled
low.
his helmet.
We're going to have a call there.
27.
Yep, it's either... Yeah.
Looks like he lost the edge and came down, and as he came down, he grabbed Beck's helmet and
Get a
pulled him
holding
down.
call on him.
Yeah.
We'll see what the call is, but we're going to go, a hold on 27. So hold on Henry Barnes puts the Raiders on the power play for the last 20 seconds of the period. Not sure what's going on up there on the board. Is it 4-on-4 hockey? Where did we get the Cameron Blattbat penalty? I don't think I saw that one. But we've got 2 men in the box, and one of them...
Manville and Blattbat are in the box.
I'm not sure where Cameron's penalty came from. I saw
It had to have been recent because we got
Yeah.
148 on him.
So I missed something there. I
too.
apologize, folks. We didn't even see that call. But as the puck comes around near side, Raiders now in 4-on-4 hockey. Dumped in deep by Carson Williams. 9 seconds left in the period. Whipped out far side by Valor. Comes up and through Paranjape to the point. Kicked loose. Williams would be smart just to chip that out and let the time expire, and he does. So at the end of 2-1 hockey game, Raiders.
A lot of time up on that board.
Absolutely. So we've got, I'm not sure what happened there.
I don't even think I heard the whistle on that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I didn't see Cameron go in the box, and so I'm not sure exactly what's happening as far as his penalty, but we'll be 4-on-4 hockey for another minute 25, and then a very brief 12-second power play for the Raiders. And I'm not sure, or actually, we'll see what shakes out for the start of the third period.
Well, while we're waiting, we have another shout out going out to Yuma, Colorado. Looks like we're going to say hello to Drake's grandma and grandpa Woody. Hello, Yuma.
And thank you, as always, to the Shaw Broadcasting team for being here and giving us the great camera work.
Oh, absolutely. One more period. I'm excited.
Yeah, that's going to be, as always, up and down hockey. Both squads will be coming hard.
We just need to watch those penalties. I think that's going to be a huge deciding factor on how this game ends. Keep it clean. Don't make no dumb mistakes.
Yeah, I think if we can stay out of the box here in the third, 5-on-5, we've been pretty solid through these first two periods.
Absolutely. I think we've applied more pressure.
5-on-5 for sure.
Yeah. Valor at some points looked like they were still trying to pull it together and figure it out. They did have a good brief moment right at the beginning of the second where they were passing well and they were putting some pressure, and then they just lost it. Regis went up one, and it's been on our side, our favor for sure.
Well, I think the forechecking pressure has forced a lot of dump outs from Valor. And it's given our D room at the neutral zone to get those pucks right back in. Keeping the breakout down to a minimum for Valor has been a big part of the Raiders' sustained pressure through that second period. Yeah. So we'll see if they can maintain, but so far the defense has done a great job on them.
They have.
And out the Raiders come, third period, 2-1 hockey game. 17 minutes left in this contest. Mahalik and Beck will be up front. Face-off one back. Carson Williams streaks ahead and dumps it in at the blue line deep. Mahalik goes in on the forecheck. Puck comes out on the far side. Good step-up steal there by Beck. Beck to Mahalik. Mahalik back onto Beck's stick. He waits, hands it off. Colin can't control, then regroups in the corner. Should be able to find the point and does. Onto the stick of Paranjape. Back for Mahalik. His shot gets deflected and goes into the far side corner. Beck does a good job stepping in. Mahalik comes in support, comes up with it, but through the stick of Paranjape out to beyond the blue line. Carson Williams gets it near side, feeds it far side instead. Taken there by Lorenzo. He bangs it off the boards, goes off a skate, and that's touched by the player going on the bench, and I don't know if that's going to be a too many men.
Yeah.
He's arguing, the coach is arguing that he was over the boards. His leg was the only thing that was hanging over the boards the other side, but it did hit the skate. They're going to call a face-off outside the blue line and give him the benefit of the doubt for having been, quote-unquote, on the bench.
Nice try, though, right?
Yeah.
His left leg was over.
Face-off down, goes back into the Valor zone. Forecheck pressure coming on from Lorenzo and Camden Lai. Again, forces the puck loose. McDonald's able to play it easily across ice for Carter, who dumps it right back in deep. Drew steps up. Nice job by Lorenzo to get in on the forecheck pressure, forcing the puck free, but out breaks Valor. Gets the puck out to the neutral zone. Pass goes cross ice from McDonald through the stick of Carter. He has to backhand it back across for Liam. Liam should see the stretch there Nope, carries it in instead, swings it down the near side boards into the corner. Schaefer slides back to the point to cover. Nice step through there by Filler, fed loose, and Trent Schaefer comes in. We're gonna get a tripping call on Trent as he came in, looked like he got the puck.
Yeah.
And his stick then got into the skate there of Chase Whitmore. Whitmore went down.
I don't like that call.
Yeah, and Trent, fairly unfortunate. That's not your typical stick penalty. He was moving his feet. He was playing the puck.
He was.
And I think Whitmore just stepped through onto his stick, which with Whitmore not having control of the puck, I think Terry's got a legit question for why that's a call when we touch that puck.
Sure.
But regardless, Schaefer's in the box. We're back to 4-on-4 hockey for 10 seconds, and then we'll see a little bit more extended power play for the Eagles.
And with that ref sitting behind the play, all he sees is that Valor player go down.
Exactly. That's a tough call to go against Trent there. Yeah. Puck won by the Raiders, chipped up and out of the zone. Balatbat comes down in a race with John Baird for the puck, and Balatbat wins. Cameron, nice job forcing Baird off the puck, and that gets chipped up the far side boards, but out comes Valor onto the stick of Alfieri.
3-on-2.
Got to give him a little respect there as he gains the zone. Comes far side, chipped loose back to Alfieri. It deflects off a stick right on net, covered nicely there by Miller. Ryan seeing the puck well. Got to keep that up for another 15:06. 15:06, third period, 2-1 Raiders on the PK for another minute 36. The Trent Schaefer tripping minor puts us a man down at 15:06 of the third. Faceoff comes down, tossed back to the point by Valor. Walking in was John Baird. He goes far side now to Alfieri. He comes back across to the near side for Bowers. Bowers waits. Good defensive positioning so far for the Raiders. Dumped down low by Alfieri as he breaks down low and switches up with Brooks right. Now tries to find Brooks. Good stick check there. Nice play by Paranjape to pick that up and dump it out of the zone. Great defensive play. Valor stretches back up. Alfieri loses an edge, goes down, picked up by Eli Ash. Banged down on the glove of Alfieri, and now he comes ahead. Taps that one across onto the center ice side for Max Willency. He walks in. His shot gets smothered up there by Miller as Willency was contested by Carter. 14:21 third period, 2-1 Raiders. 51 seconds left in the PK for Regis. Faceoff gets down, won there by Beck. He ends up chipping it ahead, but not out. Backhanded back down low onto the stick of Lucas Nodler. He comes back up to the point. Plays catch with Middleton, back down to Nodler. Back to Middleton. He looks, tries to throw. Great steal by Beck.
Come on, Beck.
And Beck sweeps ahead. Middleton does a good job back checking. Beck has it, waits, slips, backhands towards the front of the net for Manville. And now covered up as Beck gets knocked down by Middleton into his netminder. But Bergstrom has the puck under his glove.
It looked like we were about to have a Beckville. Manville just couldn't get in position. He was coming, though. And then Ian had a little bit of a problem in front of him, just playing the puck well.
Yeah, good defense by Middleton after the turnover to get back. Regardless, the Raiders win the faceoff, and Beck shoots that one straight across towards the net and has to be held by Bergstrom again. So at 13:51, 21 seconds left in the PK. The Raiders are currently killing it down in the Valor zone, which is perfect. Puck comes up to the point, tap back down into the corner. Beck stays in on the forecheck, and Manville trying to read the breakout, walks up, two bodies up, puts a little pressure on Williams, but Carson up to the task, steals that pass and dumps it right back in deep, which should kill the penalty.
Kill.
2 seconds left in the Schaefer tripping minor, back to even strength as Schaefer comes out of the box to harass Barnes as he came down the ice. Puck goes in behind. We're going to get a call that goes against Valor, probably a slash based on the fact that the stick of Michael Manville ended up on the ground 50 feet away from where he was skating.
Miller's coming off the ice. We're going to get an extra player here if we can pull this off.
Chipped ahead, ends up off of the stick of Jake Filler. Where's the whistle?
Yeah,
once they touch it up and control it, that whistle should blow. 13:07. Raiders are going to go back on the power play.
I don't think Filler knew what was going on for a second.
29 White, I believe, is a penalty call. 29 White going to the box. And the call is holding.
Couple quick shout out. Cam's grandparents in California and Kentucky. Eli's grandparents, California. We got some Californians representing today. And then Michael's uncle, Kelly and Aunt Ann in Washington.
And I'll say hi to my mom and dad in California that I'm sure are watching Colin play today. Always loyal followers of Regis hockey. Face-off down, gets knocked back up to the point, gets through McDonald all the way outside the blue line. So at 13 minutes left, Regis is on the power play. Fed near side for McDonald. He goes cross ice to Schaefer. Schaefer runs into Filler, and that puck gets knocked free and out of the zone by Colton Campbell. McDonald dumps it all the way in deep. Forecheck pressure comes as Jake goes down that far side, gets tossed back up to the point. Good step up by McDonald, allows it to keep in on the stick of Harrison Pulaski. He hands that one off to Schaefer. Shot down low, nice deflection wide by Alfieri to the corner. Now tossed free onto the stick of Filler. He hands that one off, and Pulaski gets it back up to the point to McDonald. Comes near side for Schaefer. Shot deflects high up over the top of the cage onto the stick of Jake Filler. Jake has it, walks in, shot comes across the front of the net, but no deflection there, but kept in nicely by Schaefer at the point. But now a breakout for Brooks Wright as he pushes ahead.
1-1.
Nice stick check there, and then knocked ahead and into the net for the tying goal. That's the second goal, but that was a beauty right there for Garrett Coveney as Coveney gets his second goal. First, the defensive play made by McDonald in the 2-on-1. He deflects it, but it hops forward, and Coveney stick out, gets it deflected up over the shoulder of Miller.
Yeah.
And you got a 2-2 hockey game. Short-handed goal for Valor.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, special teams working both ways, both in the good and the bad.
Yeah.
As the shorty comes, and the second goal of the contest for Garrett Coveney. Face-off one back by the Raiders onto the stick of Carter. He flips it across far side. Mahalik chips it ahead, but stick being held up there for Manville by Coveney. It gets dumped all the way back in. 11:47, 39 seconds left on the power play. See if the Raiders can get one more rush out of this power play. Tapped up to Mahalik at the blue line, has to feed it back for Carter. Then he breaks ahead. Should dump that in deep, Matthew. Can't get it deep. It gets banged up off the stanchion. That should have been a face-off, and it is. So we'll get a face-off outside the blue line with 24 seconds left in the holding minor to Valor. 11:31 third period, 2-2 hockey game.
Plenty of time for Regis to answer back. It takes 1 second, so.
Yep, we got to get our offensive opportunities going again.
Yep.
Face-off is down. Lorenzo forces the man wide, dumped in by Lai, near side played by Bergstrom. He hands that off for Bowers, who sweeps around the far side, bangs it hard off the boards. Tapped down there by Paranjape. He reverses back at center ice and then dumps it off a body, and it goes into the bench. Should be in the zone because it hit the Valor player inside the blue line, but they're going to have a face-off outside. I think that's a miss by the linesman, or by the ref. Face-off comes down, chipped into the zone. Raiders were off, but they call it good. And so the puck comes all the way back down to the far end. Even strength at 11:02. Raiders lose that puck as it was slapped forward by Carson Williams and hopped over the stick there of Camden Lai, forced back into the zone by Valor. Shot comes in low, stick to side by Miller to the far side for Alfieri. He gets defended nicely as a shot comes across. Oh, look at Alfieri make the great play. That's all Alfieri as he tossed that one across right through the crease to the weak side post. And the Raiders are looking at a 3-2 deficit as Alfieri sets up his second goal in the last 2 minutes.
That weak side is hard to cover, especially when it's so deep in that far corner. You have to play the puck, and you just don't see what's behind you.
And Paranjape looked like he had it, and Alfieri just poked it free and snapped that pass across for the 3-2 lead at 10:42 of the third period. Face-off comes down, one back, carried ahead by McDonald. Liam has it, pinned in the boards. Liam gets it, knocks it out, and throws it in the zone. Knocked down on the far side by Valor and banged out of the zone. Touched, as they say, as it came out. Goes all the way back down to the Raider end for McDonald. Liam feeds it up the near side boards for Ash. Comes through him. Good step up, but unable to control is Pulaski. So Ash steps up and bangs it out of the zone instead. Valor forced back into their own end. Forecheck pressure coming from this line nicely. Puck comes through the neutral zone, tossed into the zone in the feet there of McDonald. Liam chips it ahead and out, forcing the regroup by Campbell. Campbell tosses that one off, but it hops through the stick of Whitmore, and now the Raiders are playing trading the puck here at neutral zone. Walking in is Whitmore. He fires a shot high over the blocker of Miller, and then knocked out of the zone at the point by Ash. Raiders go for a change as the puck comes up, not kept in at the point there by Pulaski. Gets kicked ahead into the zone as Valor goes for their change. Carter should be able to push this up ice and does onto the stick of Balatbat, who's fresh on the ice. He throws it in low on Bergstrom and forces him to cover following his own shot. 9:16, third period, 3-2 hockey game. Valor with 2 quick goals there.
Yeah.
Regains the lead, or actually takes the lead for the first time. Face-off down, good pickup there by Balatbat, backhanded ahead down low for Jake Kroll, onto the stick of Jake Filler, who shoots, and it's held by Bergstrom.
Good cover.
He came out of his crease, cut down the angle. Jake had nowhere to go. Shot that in, looking 5-hole, and he sticked that up easily. Filler, face-off comes down, ends up on the stick of Lucas Nodler, backhanded down deep by Carter for the Raiders. Now Filler walks in, steals that puck, walks out front, backhand shot pad saved by Bergstrom. Shot goes around, or pass goes around the far side boards. Step up by Schaefer, forces the turnover again onto the stick of Filler, but it bangs off of Cameron Blatzbat's stick, and out of the zone comes Valor. Valor's offside at the point of attack as Nodler was in the zone early before Ackerman was able to cross over with the puck. So we'll get a line change for both sides and a face-off outside the Raider end at 8:44 of the third period, 3-2 Valor. Face-off comes down, picked up by Carson Williams, bangs it ahead, glove down, but then stolen by the Raiders. Alfieri comes in, picks that up, hands that one off, taken back by Mahalik as he breaks out, skates ahead, pushes wide on the D, waits, offsides is Manville. I think Mahalik was trying to push out wide of the defender.
Yeah.
When he stepped up, that slowed Mahalik up at just a step, waiting for support, and that caught Manville offside at 8:27.
He's trying to get some good body position for that pass.
Yeah, because he knew Beck would be coming.
Yeah.
And so he was reversing back, but that forced him to slow up briefly. Kicked into the zone off the face-off by Mahalik, and then he goes down in the corner to battle. Puck at the point for Perenjape, throws it down low. Gets fed out the far side onto the boards there. Step up by Manville, forces the turnover onto the stick of Beck. Support comes in from Manville and Mahalik on the boards. Manville's got it in his skate. Mahalik taps it loose. Beck feeds it down to Manville. He comes out through the front, and then scissors with Beck, who trips and goes down. Manville and Mahalik there in support, gets tossed up in the air and out by Valor to the blue line. Alfieri dumps that ahead, but it's controlled there by Perenjape as he swings back behind his own net. Williams can't get it, but then it's controlled there by Beck. He tosses it out, glove down there by Camden Lai, and then he steps on. Pressure from the Raiders, but the puck is knocked back into the zone onto McDonald's stick. Alfieri's there to pressure him, controlled quickly, and we're going to get a call that's going to go against Valor again. And I think Alfieri is going to go for a high stick as he tried to lift, and I think instead got a bit of the helmet of McDonald. And Alfieri is going to see 2 minutes for high sticking at 7:21.
Here's an opportunity. We've got to take advantage of this and capitalize, tie this game back up, get that momentum back on our side.
Definitely looking for some better scoring opportunities here on this power play.
Yeah.
Blattbat on the right wing, Beck taking the face-off, Mahalik playing the point with Carter. Face-off comes onto the stick of Blattbat, goes to Mahalik, he goes far side for Carter, he can't control, so he regroups, waits, goes down low, finds Manville, who goes back to Carter, comes back across to Mahalik at the point, he waits, comes near side for Beck. Mahalik walks in, fires, shot low, loose, and backhanded wide of the net.
Blattbat.
Oh, loose puck. Cameron almost buried that one. Now out front, shot. Oh, what a save by Bergstrom. Loose again, and the ref calls no joy as he lost sight. That's his bad, as that puck was loose and on the stick of Manville.
2 feet in front of the goalie.
Boy, that's a tough time for you to blow a quick whistle, but we'll get a face-off to Bergstrom's right, or excuse me, to Bergstrom's left. Nope, yep, they'll have it off to the side on the right, so we'll that's a tough break there. That puck was loose, and he blew a quick one.
Yeah, goalie down on his belly, puck in the stick of a Regis Raiders. God, we had that.
Minute 30 left on the power play, 6:51 left, third period. Raiders down 3-2.
Let's do it.
Filler comes in. Jake wins that face-off back, but then tapped ahead there and out of the zone by Valor, and now a breakout for a potential breakaway opportunity. Oh, what a glove save by Miller. That was the save of the game right there, as Miller on the breakaway flashes the glove at 6:41, stymies the breakaway for another short-handed opportunity for Valor.
Wow.
That was a beauty.
Good job, Miller. Locked in, didn't budge. Good reaction off the glove. And we're still at 3-2.
6:41 left, 1:20 left on the power play for the Raiders. Need to get that controlled. Face-off is won, tapped up and out. Nope, loses the puck. Mahalik can't control. Brooks right there on the pressure. Should be able to come out far side, and they do. As Beck goes through the middle onto Manville's stick. Gets tapped ahead. Manville kicks it through for Beck in the corner as he comes down. Walk out front, Ian. And then shot. Oh, saved on Manville. Now Beck in the corner, battles, banged up high, knocked down there by Carter. Mahalik swings across to control. Gets tapped down, but not out. Good job keeping that one in. Hops through the stick of Manville, comes near side. Banged up hard off the boards and out of the zone. Mahalik's going to have to track all the way back for that one. 40 seconds left in the power play for the Raiders as he goes back behind his own net. Whitmore there on the forecheck. Mahalik reverses, comes back out that side, feeds it far side for Carter, who should be able to walk on and dump it in deep. Manville goes in onto the corner for the battle and steals the puck, comes up with it. Fed back to the point for Carson Williams, banged off his stick and out of the zone nicely there by Whitmore. That puck gets tossed in, deflected off a player on the bench for Valor, and we'll have a face-off outside the blue line. 16 seconds left in the power play at 5:37 of the third. Boy, that loose puck looms large, doesn't it?
Yes. Oh, this is everything I thought it would be.
Nice tight hockey game, well played. Pressures down, puck's down and controlled there by Lorenzo. Drew goes through, tripping call doesn't happen. Williams feeds it back to Perenjape. He kicks it low, sticked out wide there by Valor, but a good step across there keeps the puck in by Lorenzo. Now he gets the puck back from Williams. Drew fires it low, goes off a body, regains, tries to backhand it to the front of the net. Can't find Ihaya. Connor throws it out front. It's in the feet. Nobody can find it. Williams steps up, taps that free, keeps it in, but then it gets banged out of the zone where Alfieri's there looking as he hooks the man. No call.
Wow.
That was a flat-out hook, and he knows it. 22 Perenjape comes up with it. Tosses out far side boards, bangs off the out and out to neutral zone ice past the stick of Lorenzo. So Alfieri got away with one there. That gets dumped ahead for an icing on Valor at 4:44, and we'll get a face-off in the offensive zone. Yeah, he stopped moving his feet, got his stick up in the belly. I'm surprised that call didn't come from the far side ref. But instead, we'll go 5-on-5 hockey. 4:43, Raiders down 3-2. Face-off down, tossed to the far side corner. Ash trying to pressure there, comes around on the near side on Chase. Look out there, Ash comes up with it, does a great job picking that puck up. Oh, he looking out front for Barnes. Edison was slipping down the slot there. Ash tried to feed it to him, went off a skate, never got through. Edison comes out on the half boards, does a nice job separating the man from the puck there, but then it gets chipped out of the zone and onto Nodler's stick. Lucas walks down. Carter steps in. Got his stick in and up, but no call. Kicked free there by Woody. Nice play behind the net in traffic. Tossed ahead and then banged out of the zone there by Harrison Pulaski. Barnes can't get it out deep. It gets knocked right back into the Raider end by Valor. So Pulaski swings back and picks that puck up. And up and out of the zone comes Pulaski. Cross
Nice
ice pass deflected ahead by Barnes. Edison can't control though, and instead it gets knocked out to neutral ice by Valor. Nodler's there. He gets banged off the puck by Filler. Dumps it in deep, goes for his change as McDonald plays it around to the far side. Touch pass off for McDonald, ends up on Filler's stick, and he feeds it through to Cameron Blattbat, who sweeps ahead. Blattbat gets bodied up there at the deep end by Nathan Middleton, and the support comes from Filler as Jake walks out behind the net, and the puck gets tapped back into the feet of Schaefer. Thrown out front by Schaefer, but banged aside by the Valor defender. Schaefer has it, feeds it cross ice for Paranjape. He shoots it down off the mask of Carter Bergstrom and then fed through onto the stick of Schaefer, and he shoots it wide on the far side post on a nice feed there from Blattbat. Schaefer takes on 2 players. Blattbat comes up with the loose puck, chips it back behind the cage. Schaefer's there but can't control, and it gets knocked up into the feet of Liam McDonald, but not out. Good play there by Liam.
Yeah.
Schaefer battling. Liam steps down low, knows we're down a goal, looking for offensive chances. McDonald has it down in the near side corner. He gets pushed off the puck, and then Beck is there in support. Beck has to come around the far side. Ian's due. Sends that one out front, kept in at the point by Cameron Blattbat, and then he goes to the bench. Beck gets knocked down. That's a good defensive play there by Valor. Mahalik comes out and just lays out Whitmore, and then it comes right back up. Schaefer dumps it in deep. Mahalik comes in on the forecheck, forcing Bergstrom to cover. Right off the bench, Colin knew he could put his shoulder right into Whitmore's chest there and just sent him down and separated him nicely from the puck. But the Raiders don't get an offensive opportunity, so at 2:12 left, we're still down 3-2. Puck gets knocked loose and down, goes far side. Offsides is Alfieri.
Jeez.
How'd you miss that? And now that puck goes into the far side corner. Williams battling. He does a great job on Alfieri, pushes that puck free. Now it comes loose behind for Beck. Beck sweeps in, feeds it up off a stick to the near side corner. Williams is there to chip it ahead for Mahalik, and he bangs it out through for Manville. Manville one-on-one, taps it ahead, tries to get around the man. Good defensive positioning there by Valor. Knocked ahead but not out, kept in beautifully there at the point by Williams. Now knocked down by a glove of Valor. Mahalik controls, gives it off for Beck. Beck feeds it off. Goes up off Bergstrom and wide of the net to the far side. Fed up and out. Empty net, shot down, score, Alfieri. We had just pulled Miller to get the odd man advantage. Alfieri finds the puck, dumps it down for the 4-2 lead at 1:26. Empty netter. Alfieri picks up his 3rd point of the contest.
You were absolutely right calling Alfieri and just saying, watch out for this kid. He has been everywhere, and he's hard to miss.
Good stick, good feet. Kid's a good hockey player, always has been. Face-off down, that's a tough one for the Raiders. Down 2 now with 1:22 left. I thought that was a pretty well-calculated empty net for Coach.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it didn't work out the way we were hoping. We did get the pressure we wanted, but didn't get the puck in the net. Now the Raiders walk in. McDonald has it, shoots low, deflected, goes off a leg, never gets through to Bergstrom. Banged out the far side. Schaefer's there. Trent has it. Waits in the battle there with Whitmore. Trent comes up with it, but then it gets knocked loose. It's back in support is McDonald, but he runs into Trent Schaefer. Banged out of the zone by Filler. 45 seconds left. Raiders need to get some urgency here. Let's see if the feet of Camden Lai can break the puck loose. McDonald sweeps up, gets it knocked off a stick. Nice poke check there by Whitmore, forces Camden back, feeds it up towards the point, comes through and onto the defenseman's stick for Valor. Knocked down by the glove of Liam McDonald, then banged back into the zone. Valor doing a perfect job of killing off this last minute. 20 seconds left. Puck pinned on the near side boards in the Valor zone, in the Raiders zone, gets kicked free. Out comes Whitmore, shot gets sticked aside into the screen by Miller. 10 seconds left, 4-2. Tough one here for the Raiders. Tough loss. I thought they were the more dominant team in the first 2 periods, but Valor ratcheted up their intensity, mainly that one line led by Alfieri, and got the job done. Empty net goal makes it a 4-2 contest here.
Raiders played well.
Oh, they
played
third period, I think they're going to want back some of those opportunities in the third period.
Missed calls.
Yeah, and I think ultimately Valor created the opportunities when they needed to. And another tight contest as always between these two clubs.
Tough one.
But I think you'll have a little sour taste from the Raiders on that third period.
Yeah, we definitely came out on the upper hand. Just got to keep it though, man. It doesn't matter how you start, it matters how you finish.
Yeah. Good job, boys. Nice hockey game as always. And we'll see you guys again.
Absolutely.
Plenty of hockey this weekend.
Yep.
Back tomorrow for a game against Cherry Creek in the morning.
Yep.
And then an afternoon, early evening tilt with Chaparral.
Yep.
So looking forward to seeing everyone again for some Raider hockey tomorrow.
Thanks, you guys
buddy.
for tuning
Always
in.
great being here with you,
You
as
too,
always.
yeah. Thank you. You guys take care.
Through the uncertainty, through the unknown, through the distancing, through the masks, right through the night, through this challenge and the next, with the brilliant minds, steady hands, and caring hearts of all of our extraordinary people. Through it all, we'll get through it all together. The University of Colorado Anschutz Medical Campus. This is Breakthrough.